Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. His counterpart on the Packers sideline, Matt LaFleur. His guys ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
On the ground is Dylan Sampson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
On the ready.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Cut.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Go play action with Love. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Check White.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Now Gibson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On the ground, Gibson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Packers offense and wideout Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Check right.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Ready, ready. Hunt.
They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers' 21-yard line.
Here's Gibson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Smith ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Here.
Now Love. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone plays like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Steelers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. On the run to the right. Now he'll air one out. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Love to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 22 needle. 52 blue.
Here's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Down.
To throw is Luck. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. The buffer's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers are out to a 10. Nothing lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10.
Ready. Set. Ready.
Throwing is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up third and 16.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
4-yard loss.
Here's Jake Bailey now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3. A carry now for Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Steeler first down.
They'll stick with him again. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's a run.
Number 20, the ball carrier. A gain of 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. In motion, it's Golden. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Get this over the middle to Golden. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now Love. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Yellow.
On second down, Love. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First down.
Love to throw it on first down. Pushed out to his left. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Throwing on second down, Love. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up fourth down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Packers are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And this is the Jets quarterback. A great throw here. Back right corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Jets get an important win here in the race to get one of those final wild cards in the AFC. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Eagles get the W by 2 touchdowns. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Steelers' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now a give on the ground. He'll take this down to the 23. Evan Williams is there for the stop. It is 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this half.
Yeah, I don't know where he was throwing that ball. I threw the ball and it went right to the defender. I was trying to throw it to the left. And he threw it behind him to the defender.
Like they baited that quarterback.
And I don't know what fucking Mitchell was doing there.
To that turnover. Now it's their
yeah, whatever. That's not where I was throwing the ball. I was throwing it. I was almost trying to overthrow it to the left, but no. Mitchell decided to stop, and the fucking guy picked it up. I don't know why my receivers do that sometimes. They just stop.
2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Love to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Come on,
line.
set.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll play action with Love. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
3rd and 10.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Set, hut. Set.
Here's Love. Moving to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Evan Williams is there for the stop. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can. And think about returning that one. Whoa!
32-yard line.
There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down.
Set, ready. 10. Ready.
To throw is Love. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Blow check.
On 2nd down, they'll run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Smith, red.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Check, pitch.
Love to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Here's a toss, right side. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Check pitch.
On play action, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard ball.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On comes the Packers punching team. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Steelers offense ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and this is going to be a Steelers first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Now Gibson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Check White.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd down throw for Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of
So
4.
backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and long.
Set. Hut. Set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Flush to his right. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Packers set to kick this one away. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They hope to polish things off. What a run they are on. Try to make it 7 straight without a loss. On the ground, Gibson. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Up the middle they go. Finds an alley to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's blocked by Mitchell. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
60 by 6. A gain of 15.
They'll run here with Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Quick throw, taken in. The first brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to. Yeah,
again, I feel like my receiver stopped running it. Look, he stopped running his route. I don't know. He didn't try to go for the ball. He just kind of stood there. I feel like their defenders are going for the ball. My offensive players aren't. My defenders don't go for the ball. They just pop it down when it hits their hands. So sorry for the pick, I guess, but you know, they're not going for the ball.
Black.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the
45.
8-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. There's Kraft, the tackle.
Love's pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we
Brings
go,
up
set.
third and 5.
52.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in.
Love's pass. Complete to Jaden Reed. It's a turnover on downs.
Handoff here. Up the middle. And trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Packers' 19-yard line.
They'll run on second down. And the Steelers are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Steelers extend to a 24-3 lead.
Packers 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it
now Love is going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
On the coverage.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking the knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 34 yards. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night. Lambeau Field.